My name is Angela Sarni. I'm a junior GIS Russian Area Studies major. I'm from Pasadena, California, and my pronouns are she, her. I'm a registered descendant of a Native American, so my mom is a member of the Oneida Nation of Wisconsin. My mom has 1/4 Native American blood in her, which does qualify her for membership. I'm 1/8 Native American, and it wasn't until recently, actually last year, that I learned of the complications of being a tribal member. So 1/8 in my tribe, Oneida, does not qualify me for membership. But there are other tribes where that would count, so a lot of times those would be tribes where the population has really been depleted. There are tribes that have requirements as low as 1/16th, and there's other tribes who, as long as you can trace a family member, I think it's actually usually matrilineal descendancy, no matter how far back, that sometimes requires you for membership. And I wish that was something I had learned about earlier in my life, but I think that's part of the problem with education. I just really didn't know anything growing up apart from that small fact about myself. I think that's the problem with education. It is a really important part of myself that not learning much about Native American history growing up, apart from a brief unit I learned in 3rd grade, which was really long ago. We really don't follow any traditions at home. There's little things like, I know there's 3 clans in Oneida Nation. I don't even know which clan we're a member of. There's bear, turtle, and wolf. I've asked my mom about it before. She doesn't know. I think I've even asked my grandma and she's not sure. So that's just one small thing that I wish I knew. And in terms of how I lead, I joined SGA hoping to gain a greater leadership role, and I kind of haven't found the exact place I wanted to do that yet, but this year I'm hoping to become a liberal arts senator, or I guess for next year. And one of the things I really want to focus on is we work a lot with the academic committee for the school, and I would like to get the Native American history class back because that's something that I have looked for since coming here 3 years ago, and I have not seen offered since. And honestly, trying to gauge any other interest by students and professors and what kind of topics in Indigenous history that they'd like to know, and hopefully working with professors and anyone who might want to teach that class. Honestly, leadership has been really tough. I'm just finding the online classes tough in general, and so I just kind of get exhausted being on the computer all day, and then when it comes to trying to plan extracurricular things, I just lack the energy. I was communicating with my vice president a little bit earlier in the year, but it's just really tough, and especially with the uptick in cases we saw a few weeks ago, that made trying to figure out anything to do really tough. I would love to say that the McNulty Institute's principles of equity, impact, influence, and change agency all apply to me. At this point, I would say equity is my strong suit because I do like to consider all sides equally. I would love to say I'm a very fair person. I don't take sides and arguments very easily. I love to listen to what everyone has to say, and I think that is a really important quality of someone who is running for the Senate position like I am. I guess I wish something I could have more of is change agency, and that's what I'm hoping to do as this last year of my time at Villanova approaches. I would love to make a change, even if I don't get to take the class on Native American history. I would love for future generations of students here to have that opportunity because it is such an important topic, and I don't think we should let that opportunity go to waste.